Many people start to wonder why, when they start seeing 1111 or 333 numbers on the clock, every time they look at it. In fact, I just saw 222, 555, 333 the last like 3 days. And usually what that means is a synchronizing event that I am in synchronicity and in alignment with the vision I'm holding for myself and moving to where I want to be is starting to show up. So a lot of the times we start seeing these numbers and we start wondering, what the heck does this mean? We start looking it up, and it just means that you're in alignment. And I'm going to give you 3 things to help you decipher what exactly synchronicity is, aside and beyond just the numbers on the clock. Let's get it. Synchronicity can be broken down to many different categories. The main one is to understand that synchronicity can come from alignment within time. Right, you start seeing 1111 on the clock, 555, like I just mentioned. Got a little scratch here. This means a lot of the times, and especially for me, when I finally have had breakthrough moments, or I've been through, 2 or 3 days of feeling feelings that have been suppressed, like I did recently, and some big shift is happening. It's a confirmation that I am in alignment, even though some of the thoughts I have, I'm struggling with and I'm dealing with, and I'm not some guru on top of a mountain. I'm like all of you. I just process them a little bit differently. And when I start processing these thoughts, and I finally come to this answer that I feel relief from, and it's finally, I've worked through it. A lot of the times I'll just turn back and I'll see 555 on the clock. Heck, the clock's wrong. We just had like an hour shift, right? Whatever the daylight, nighttime savings, whatever it is. Like the clock's wrong. Yet I'm still seeing the divine alignment of time, showing me I'm exactly on my path. So it is a divine orchestration, especially just when you have that breakthrough moment, which lately I've had, because I've had a lot of new ideas. I'm excited about a lot of things. I've been feeling feelings and releasing things. And as soon as I look back, boom, confirmation. Number 2, synchronicity is not just these numbers on the clock. This means that you are living in alignment. When things start to show up in your life as a reflection, some may call it karma, right? So who you are being and what you're vibrating as is going to give you a synchronizing event. You're going to start seeing more things in your reality as a reflection of who you are being in the world. And you're going to receive more of what you need to get you to that next step and level in your life. Even though sometimes that like next step and level can be pretty harsh or tough. And that's the whole point. It's showing you that everything is connected. And it's showing you that you play a role here in your life, and there's something for you to learn in this scenario before maybe you get the manifestation that you prefer. So sometimes you will go through a rough patch, and sometimes if you are being or fearing karma, or somebody did something bad to you, so what ends up happening with karma, because it's a reflection of who you are being, it is showing you situations that are similar to how you're treating others. It's a reflection. You're always in synchronicity with who you are being. So it gives you the opportunity to choose to shift to be better, or do you want to still keep acting this way and you'll keep seeing more of this into your reality? So karma, law of reflection, either way, it is a synchronicity and it's synchronized to who you are being. Number 3, let's get it. So number 3 is these synchronicities protect you. They're always in alignment. Your higher self is always orchestrating from the mountaintop as you're walking on your journey as a traveler and enjoying Earth. Most of it, right? Sometimes you get those unpleasant experiences. It will protect you though. Sometimes you will find yourself in traffic when you probably shouldn't be. And when you do find yourself in traffic, it's because there's divine protection at play. You don't know if you were going 60, 65 miles an hour and this highway was clear, that you wouldn't crash into a car. And also you play the same role in synchronicity as it's showing you that everything's connected, because while playing this role, you're willing to be in this traffic. I mean, maybe not willing, however, you have to be in it now, right? And it's also serving the other people around you, meaning you may have been delaying car crashes for others or someone behind you. Because I've had a lot of, road raging kind of drivers in the past that would, honk or whatever because I'm driving the speed limit, and they'll literally swerve and go off to the, next lane like that they're not supposed to go to and get in front of me. How dangerous is that, right? And it's like other times though, no, actually another time what ended up happening was I was on my way to work when I first started like working as a personal training director in a different city, so I would take the freeway, and one time there was like tons of traffic, and all of a sudden there was like a huge stop, right? And then this minivan right behind me like saw it right at the last moment and caught it, but the car behind them rammed right back into them. Right? Like I slowed down as much as needed. The minivan kind of caught it, but I mean, unfortunate for them. However, I was safe in the process. I saw their whole like minivan kind of just go up. Very unfortunate event for them. However, and it was kind of startling. However, I realized, had I not started slowing down when I did, this could have been a lot worse. And maybe if this minivan wasn't in front of me or behind me, the car right behind me would have rammed into me. And here's one of the biggest things that I realize is a lot of the times, and this has happened a lot in the past, not so much recently, but every time I'm about getting ready to leave and I leave, like as soon as I'm right out the door, I'll get an eyelash in my eye. And I'm like, what the heck? And I have long eyelashes. I don't know if you've ever seen my eyelashes or if you can like see them. They're pretty long and they are not fun to get inside your eye. So I have to like get a Q-tip and like kind of like get them out. So I do. And every time I literally go run back into the bathroom and take care of that. And then I always used to wonder like, why does this keep happening? And then I realized, well, it's just protection. It's to protect me from the possibility of something that wasn't in alignment for me to experience. So maybe I shifted into a slight parallel reality where an eyelash gets in my eye to prevent that event. So relax and take it easy, especially when you're in traffic. Sometimes you're meant to be exactly where you're meant to be. Actually, you're always meant to be where you're meant to be. There's no doubt about that. There's no coincidences. It's all synchronicity for what you're meant to experience here in your life. And to be honest, I only had thought of like 2 things that I wanted to share, except I said I'm going to share 3 things, and I just ended up going in the flow state and having 3 things. So one is numbers, how it shows you that you're in alignment with whatever version of yourself that you want to be. And number 2, holy crap, what was number 2? Number 3 is to protect you, right? And number 2, oh yeah, it's like a reflection. It's karma. It's a reflection of who you are being. It's showing you the alignment of where you are at, which is why every time I have my breakthroughs or I have, very eventful moments in my life, all of a sudden I look at the clock, it's a synchronicity, synchronizing type number, right? 111, 11111, 222, and know that it's a good thing, whatever's happening into your reality. And if you can keep a positive outlook no matter what is happening in your reality, whether if you're stuck in traffic or not, be grateful because the divine is looking out for you. And this is your opportunity to go ahead and relax and respond in a more, I'm going to chill out. Maybe this is what it's meant for me. I've been, rushing late to work so many times and there shouldn't have been traffic, and there was. And you know what? I've been safe all those times. So that's what it means to be in alignment and in synchronicity. You will see these numbers and you'll see shifts. So if you have any questions or comments, you want me to elaborate on anything else, let me know. Like and subscribe, all that, and have an alchemizing day. Namaste.